It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The summer humidity has given way to an absolutely gorgeous fall afternoon here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles Kick. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Miami. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Well, the Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2023. Now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's coming off a great season where he put up career highs in yards and touchdowns, while also leading one of the most prolific scoring offenses in the NFL. The #1 thing he did last season, though, staying healthy. When he's on the field, Miami can roll.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
Now Tua. That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Again, it's Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5.
Hey, 21, corner, long. Step. 8. Out.
From the gun, it's Tua on the move to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 2. Watch it, Oscar. Long.
Tua going to throw. And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run, Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss only in the 1st quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now, because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme, come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything.
Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Out.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Ready.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive,
and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a season where he showed everyone that he was worth every single penny he was given. He now has 2 MVP trophies on his resume and was on the verge of adding a Lamar Hunt trophy to go with it. Unfortunately, things didn't work out in his favor, but make no mistake about it. He's truly one of the most electrifying players in the NFL. As long as he's the man under center, they'll always be in championship conversation.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Real quick.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jackson will throw again. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
To throw again is Jackson.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over
at their own 41.
Well, that was one I kind of saw it coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, double one.
In motion, Hill.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
20, TX. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give, running right, Achane.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
21G, 21G. Ice jam. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
Now, this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage. Took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback. And he used his legs to hot-foot it for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A first down carry for Henry.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Jackson.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. 21G.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
And they'll give this to Achane.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And they will begin in field goal range already as they search for a potential score.
44.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, number one. Hey, 21 TA.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Go ahead. Long. Scat. Hey. Out.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Watson, Oscar. Whoa!
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey! 20, TX. Out!
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the two teams will head to the... And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to... The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They go play action with Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Going quickly out to the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
No.
Henry up the middle.
Down at the 25.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
13.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
A toss left, Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They'll run it again with Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him. Let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Escapes the defender.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your own.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Solo left Zion.
In motion goes the tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here now 2nd and 4.
21G, 21G. Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. And his throw here's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Turbo 1, high. Out.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Corner, long. Ready, set.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd down and 4.
Get set.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
18 big yards on that one and a Miami first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
He's right, no. Out.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Ravens offense back out there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now hang on here. Looks like we have an injured player. Yeah, Mark Andrews is in some discomfort. Here's 2nd down. Jackson.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Jackson steps away to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Ready, son?
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but Very little reason to use him at this point. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's safe. Go ahead. Watson, Oscar. Whoa!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught, Dwayne Eskridge. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
All right. Hey! Out.
From midfield, here's Tua. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Set.
Tua going to throw. It's caught. Beckham.
And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? Well, you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back, and then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks too.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Has some daylight through the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
He's got Smith. Jukes one defender. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Slot man motioned over. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They send a man in motion.
Hey, 73.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Hey, easy, 63, back. 63. 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some power on it, deep one left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 35 on 2nd down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. First down, Miami.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Scott, they're right here. Help!
Here's a chain up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Scott.
2nd and 13. He's on the move. Wow, wide open here. Complete. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. A chain on the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, 2. 21G.
They send Hill right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they had that one contained right at the line. C.J. Gardner jumps in there on the tackle.
Watson, Oscar. Long.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Taken in by Smith. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins won up the opposing field goal, and they start with 7 on their opening drive. Sanders all set to send it away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A give right side to Gainwell. Cut back now to the sideline. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
73.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Able to get it to Barkley. He has room past the 25. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Barkley's got it. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Hey, turbo one. Out.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
44. Ready. All right, fellas, listen up. Ready.
Achane again. Works his way to the 35. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead to 7. Devon Achane with the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Man in motion here. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Eagles dealing with 4th and 8. On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for two. He has it. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with two. We're all tied up. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. He'll now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Hey! 20 TX.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And the play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This finds Smith. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3.
Go ahead.
One last play before the break.
Turbo 3, kick.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we've reached halftime. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, 2. Ready.
Here's A-Chain running right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Tagovailoa on first down. Called in by Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now a handoff to A-Chain. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready. Turbo 1.
They send Hill right.
Out.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll cobble together a yard there. Keely Ringo making the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
21G, 21. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Run.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's on the right hash for this third. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Now Hurts. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. A-Chain running to the right. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Scat. Out.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Yeah, ready. Turbo 1, high. Hey, 21 TA. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's A-Chain. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Get set. Hey, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 2. 21G. Oh,
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. A-Chan reels it in. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go silver, ready? Go.
Hurts. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Here's 2nd and 7. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Has the connection to Gainwell. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They give it to the back of the zone read. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready.
Here's Achane. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Turbo 1 high, turbo 1 high. Hey, get safe. Corner, long.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that takes them to 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Step. Hey, out.
2 and out from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Working quickly here.
Watch it, Oscar. Whoa! Hey, out!
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his man Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
32 stinger. Ready, set.
Here's Achane up the middle. Has a big hole left. Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now. Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The play fake now hurts to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Dump off caught by his back. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins take possession of the football. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A chain on the inside gives. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
All right. 20 TX. 20 TX. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He beams one deep right side. He's got it at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
21G, 21G. Hey.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Time on three, kick.
It's Mostert on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Come on, 2.
A give on third to Mostert. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
63, 73, 73.
First down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers going to win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one.